Hi guys, welcome back to Hope's Instant Kitchen. Today it is Taco Tuesday, so we are going to make a burrito casserole, and we're going to bake this in the Ninja Foodi grill using the bake function. So let's go ahead and get out our ingredients and get started. Alright, our ingredients that we are going to need for the burrito casserole. You're going to need some tortilla shells. You can use large ones or small ones. It doesn't really matter what size you have because we're going to end up tearing these up. You're going to need some sour cream. This is a 8-ounce container here. A can of cream of mushroom soup. If you don't have cream of mushroom, or if you don't like cream of mushroom, you can use cream of chicken instead. A can of refried beans. We're going to need some cheese. I have a little bit of Mexican blend here, and I also have some sharp cheddar. A packet of taco seasoning mix, or you can use your own homemade taco seasoning mix. You can use onion, but I'm just going to go with onion powder today. And a little bit of salt. And of course we need some meat. For your meat, you can do ground beef or ground turkey. It does not matter. Alright, I'm going to use my copper pan here that I bought about a year ago. It's the As Seen on TV Red's copper pan, and I love it. I've done eggs, French toast, everything in this pan, and it still looks just about as good as new. So what we're going to do is go ahead, and I don't have any oil in my pan because it is a non-stick pan. We're going to go ahead and brown the meat, and then we will go from there. Alright, so our meat is starting to brown in our pan. And once it is completely cooked, we're going to add just a touch of water, and we're going to add in our taco seasoning packet along with our onion powder and our salt. You don't have to add salt, but if your taco seasoning doesn't include any salt, you might want to add just a little bit. I just want to say I have been officially spoiled by the saute function on the Instant Pot in the Ninja Foodi. The thing about pressure cooking is when you're cooking meat like this or chicken, it doesn't matter if it's fully cooked or not because you're still going to pressure cook your food. So the meat's going to finish cooking during the pressure cooking time. Whereas when you're cooking on the stove, you have to make sure it's completely browned and there's no pink left in here. So we do not want to get sick. So we're just going to finish letting this continue to brown all the way. And then we're going to drain off all the excess grease that's in here. And this is 80-20 ground beef. So you could use leaner beef if you want to. Or you could use ground chicken, ground turkey. Any one of those will work. Alright, so what feels like an eternity later, my meat is finally completely browned. I have drained off the grease. I've added a little bit of water into the pan. And if you have this wonderful high quality As Seen on TV pan, the handle does not get hot. So you're able to take it to the sink with no problem and drain the grease out. Of course, I don't have a lid for this. I don't think they make a lid for this, but I had a lid from a different pan that worked well enough to hold the meat in while I could drain the grease out. So we're going to add in our taco seasoning. We're also going to add in, if you want to, this is optional, the onion powder to give it a little bit of an onion flavor. I'm going to add in a little bit of salt. I'm not going to go crazy with the salt because we are using the cream of mushroom soup. And I do have the 25% less sodium soup, but you can use whatever. Whatever you have will be fine. And we are going to stir this in. Just get it kind of dissolved in that little bit of water. All right, now with this meat mixture, we're also going to add in our can of refried beans. So I'm going to probably need a little knife to get the refried beans out of this can. Just kind of go around the edge like that. And my burner is turned off, but of course the pan is still hot. This pan stays nice and heated. Just mash this up mix it in with the meat mixture. Once the beans warm up, it'll all come together. All right, so once it's combined, you'll have something that looks like this. That's what we're looking like with the meat and bean mixture combined. We'll remove this off the burner. All right, we're over here at the Ninja Foodi Grill. I'm going to remove my grill plate and pull this out a little bit so I can open it all the way. I'm going to remove my grill plate out, and what we're left with is this deep inner pot here. And I have not tried the bake function in this yet, so this will be a first for me. But I do know that with the Foodi Grill, you have to let it preheat. So what we're going to do is close the lid. We're going to plug it in, and we're going to turn it on. Press the power button. We're going to go to bake function. The temperature starts out at 300. We want to go up to 350. And for time, we're going to do about 20 minutes. And press start. It's going to preheat, and when it's ready for us to add the food, we will assemble this right inside of the Foodi. If you're making this inside of the Ninja Foodi pressure cooker, you have a bake roast function right here. So what you would do is just assemble everything right inside the pot here. Close down the air crisp lid, not the pressure cook lid, the air crisp lid, and you would hit the bake roast button. Hit the bake roast button, go to 350 degrees for 20 to 30 minutes. If you're going to make this in the oven, just put it in a casserole dish. Set your oven to 350, and you're going to bake this for 20 to 30 minutes. You can also make this in your Instant Pot. If you have a 6-quart Instant Pot and you have the air crisp lid, you could put this in a springform pan, and you could put it in the Instant Pot. In the springform pan, I would place it on top of a trivet. Your air fryer lid also has a bake button. So you would go 350 for 20 to 30 minutes as well. All right, so while my Foodi is heating up, we have one more step that we need to do. I have a bowl right here, and I need to mix together my sour cream and cream of mushroom soup. And our Foodi is already heated up. And that's okay, because after the Foodi comes to temp, you still have about 10 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and open that because it heated up pretty quickly. But I believe you have about 10 minutes to actually add your food before the machine will turn off. So that's okay. I just want to say that my husband and my son are kind of picky eaters when it comes to certain things. Like, they don't like sour cream. But with this dish, they really don't even notice the sour cream in here, because once it cooks, I mean, it's like putting sour cream in a cheesecake. When people are eating it, they don't really taste the sour cream and go, oh my God, there's sour cream in here. You know, so when it cooks, it just kind of tastes different. And so even if you have a picky eater in your family that doesn't like sour cream, they probably won't complain about this dinner. So, looks lovely, right? We're going to stir this together until everything is combined. Alright, so we have our meat, we have our sour cream mixture, we have our tortilla shells. Basically like doing a lasagna. We're going to put a dollop of our cream of mushroom and sour cream mixture right in the bottom of our inner grill pan here, just to keep the shells from sticking. So this is kind of, like I said, just like layering up a lasagna. Just get a little bit of this, just enough to kind of spread around the bottom of the pan. Doesn't have to be anything perfect. And now we're going to tear up some tortilla shells and line the bottom of the pan here. It's okay if these overlap a little bit, and I'll show you what it looks like in just a minute. I'm just completely covering the bottom So I'm putting about 3 on the bottom, 3 of these small tortilla wraps. So there's what that looks like. Now we're going to top it with some meat and bean mixture, and then we're going to add cheese and repeat the layers. So the sour cream and mushroom soup, the tortilla shells, the bean and meat mixture, and then some cheese, just like a lasagna. Bean and meat mixture down. Now we're going to add some cheese. I'm starting off with this Mexican blend because I have a little bit of it. So we got that down. Now we're going to put some more of our sour cream mixture right on top. I have 3 layers with the soup and sour cream mixture added. And then when I ran out, my last layer was some tortilla shells. I finished up the meat and bean mixture, and now I'm topping this off with cheese, and then we're going to close this and let it bake for 20 minutes. Keep an eye on it because it doesn't seem to take as long in these appliances as it may in the oven. We're going to go ahead and close the lid and let it bake. Let it bake. We'll check on it at about the 10-minute mark to see how it's looking. All right, guys, we are almost at our 10-minute mark here. We have 10 minutes. All right. This is looking really good so far. So yeah, about 15 to 20 minutes on this. Just keep an eye on it. If it looks like it's almost done, you can go ahead and turn it off. So I may just let it run another 5 minutes or so, and then that's going to be it. Alright guys, so I decided to go ahead and stop the casserole when it had 7 minutes and 44 seconds left, because it looks like it's pretty much done to me, and I don't want it to get burned, of course. So this is it. What you can do is grab a spatula and serve this up. Be careful to use a wooden or silicone. Don't use a metal utensil in your pot here because you don't want to scratch this up. And now you guys, it's time to take a spatula and get in here and check out a slice of this casserole. So nothing should stick. Look at that. Beautiful. What I love about this dish is that it's easy to make. You probably already have most of the ingredients already in your pantry or refrigerator. And if not, you know, there's really not that much to it, so it's easy to just run to the store and grab a few things to make this. It's a quick weeknight dinner. And once again, I baked this using the Ninja Foodi grill, but you could do this in the oven, this in your pressure cooker if you have an air crisp lid for your Instant Pot, or in the Foodi pressure cooker on the bake mode as well. So be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you like Taco Tuesday. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And thanks for watching and supporting the channel. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.